Hey kids, it's Eureka here. I'm about to relive and rewatch some of my iconic RuPaul's Drag Race moments, but I promise y'all, at the end of the day, I said what I said. Before I start this, I just want to say, the very first flight I ever took in my entire life was to fly to Hollywood to go and be on RuPaul's Drag Race season 9. Girl, I was a country bumpkin, buffoonery, biscuit eating. What was my entrance line? Ooh, I'm serving country catfish or some shit. Girl, bye. Anyway, push play. Ow, come on, give it up for the big girl. Serving pure catfish. I told y'all, okay, I'm always gonna be the girl that talks about my size. Y'all know when y'all hated it, but I still love it. B-I-G, because the bitches is gagging.
My name is Eureka, and I am 25 years old.
I sound like I'm holding my nose when I talk, bitch. You know, I had to like take diction classes when I moved to LA because especially Spanish people didn't know what the I was saying. Oh, also, side note, I learned how to pop before I came on RuPaul's Drag Race too, so I was popping all the time, girl. I got on Shay's nerves specifically, but let's keep going. And if you like what you're watching, make sure you like and subscribe.
Mother Monster has arrived.
I never thought in the world I would ever meet you, and I think you're so incredible. I'm so sorry. I think you're so incredible.
This, I think, was the moment when it clicked in my head, like, bitch, you're in Hollywood. Like, you're in Los Angeles. Like, you're doing something. So I think on top of the fact that, like, I was literally meeting, like, my life-saving icon, and the fact that, like, the reality of where I was at in this moment, getting to meet Lady Gaga, all hit me at one time. And girl, you know those girls were rolling their eyes boots at me, bitch. I think this is when a couple girls pegged me as like the girl that was looking for attention. But I promise y'all, I did not want to cry this early, okay? Because where I come from, toxic masculinity is a real thing, whether you wear a wig or not.
Next up, Eureka.
Yes!
The telephone video.
You can't tell my big ass nothing, honey. The crazy thing about these goggles is they were literally spray painted black and I could not see a single thing. I was literally walking down this runway blind.
Oh, you say that to all the queens.
Okay, that was the infamous start of the point. I just want to say, ever since season 9, I was pointing and walking off stage, bitch. Y'all tried it. Don't think I didn't notice Miss Blair St. Clair. Bitch, that's hard to watch.
I land and I feel my knee pop.
So everyone thinks that my knee popped when I landed in the split. I know that's where the sound effect is because I'm big and I landed on the floor. But it happened when I did the cartwheel.
Gag, big girl, come on.
I'd never done a cartwheel before this, by the way.
It's your attitude, everything.
To learn that choreography.
So you got it, girl.
I worked my ass off. Could you shut up a second?
I am still plucked that Miss Charlie Hyde told me to shut up. I'm gonna defend myself here because I was talking first. If you watch the scene, me and James were fully having an ongoing conversation before she even started talking.
This is like complicated as like, I think I'm gonna have to cut a new piece of fabric.
Oh, Fairy! Oh, my little Farrah. I love pheromones so much. This was the episode that I went to the doctor, actually, and I'm gonna tell the tea. When I was gone, I had made Pheromone a pencil skirt to go with her little fishy, blub, like mall look. When I got back, apparently Charlie Hydes had convinced her to scrap the skirt and make that crazy loincloth gown bottom thing because they tried to tell her if she didn't make it herself, then the judges were gonna know and they were gonna send her home and all this bullshit. Shady.
One of the disorders that I have that I'm struggling with.
Eating.
Oh no.
Don't joke about that.
Oh no.
Eureka, it's really inappropriate
Sasha,
to joke
okay,
about.
I laugh because I'm nervous.
Why push it
Okay,
straight
so
to
I'm gonna be honest. Being on this season, I was 25 years old. I am now 35. This is 10 years later. My humor was such a defense mechanism that all I knew how to do, even in sensitive situations, was to respond to trauma with humor at the time. So I still stand beside what I said, but grown Eureka would pull this Eureka to the side and be like, sweetie, we know you're fat. It's okay. This has nothing to do with you being fat. Okay? This actually has nothing to do with you at all. Go finish putting them bottom lashes on over there in the corner and you leave them little girls alone, okay? All right, mama loves you. Okay.
I wasn't included. You and Peppermint
You
talked
always
about
think
your
you're not included. You think I don't know. I know you.
You don't know me, baby.
Okay, that's my favorite line I've ever said in RuPaul's Drag Race. To this day, me and my best friend, if someone's trying to say some bullshit to us or we don't like it literally, she'll be like, you don't know me, baby. Like, you don't know me, baby. Also, side note, there's this meme and it says, when a baby looks at me, and then it has a photo of me and it says, you don't know me, baby. That's dumb.
Honestly, I feel okay. My knee's a little swollen. I have to use crutches, but I'm not gonna let it stop me.
I hit it for like a good 3 episodes. Finally, like one of the PAs was like, Eureka, your knee is like this big around. What is going on? And I was like, well, my knee kind of popped during the cheerleading challenge. Yeah.
Would you please excuse me?
Ru walks off the set. What's going on?
I swear, I think we all thought the same thing because we talked about it later. What we all thought it was gonna be was a double sachet away. Ooh, because it wasn't the best lip sync. I said what I said.
We've been in touch with the doctor. You need time to heal. And in good conscience, I cannot allow you to continue in the competition.
That was such a sad time in my life. My body had given out on me and this whole experience I felt like was ruined, and I just lived in this like continuous state of like fear and paranoia and like I did something wrong or my body or I wasn't good enough. But this moment when I was leaving and all the girls like came to me and hugged me, after all the drama I had season 9, I honestly thought the girls didn't like me, you know? And I think that's because I lived in a constant state then in my life of just assuming people didn't like me. But in this moment, I really felt really loved.
It's Eureka.
Yes! Come on, big girl. The fiercest moment of the season 9 finale, and I'll never forget, was Sasha Velour lifting her wig up and dropping those rose petals. It was another Lady Gaga, Eureka crying moment in the audience. But honestly, it was because this was when I found out my mom was diagnosed with cancer. And I don't know if you know the story behind Sasha Velour, but that was a message to her mother. That's why she has her head shaved, etc. Anyway, side note.
Like a phoenix from the ashes, Eureka is back.
Yes! So you can tell. See, I had a diction class by the end. I started talking a little more clear and less nasally. Ah! Oh my God. Oh, bitch, pork chop just almost died.
Are you in the ball yet?
Y'all can't tell this fat baby nothing, bitch. This episode with the baby thing, I do want to give Aquaria a shout out actually, because I'll never forget we were in the workroom and we were designing our outfits. We were figuring out what we were gonna wear as babies. And she was like, oh, I'm gonna make this little bib and a pasty. And I was like, I really wanna do like, I wanna go just a diaper and be like naked. I was like, at least you can be naked. And she literally turned to me and she said, why can't you be naked? And I was like, and that from someone that, in my mind especially then, looked like her getting that validation, so on and so forth, it did give me the strength to just be confident in what I was doing. So I think I'll give a little share to that win with my partner, my scene partner. I'm so congenial. Ooh, girl, oh my gosh. I don't know if y'all have been watching, but season 18 is bringing me into the light, Carol Ann, and they are slaying the house down, boots. Oh, mama. Make sure y'all are tuning in.
And I'm in a sticky situation. I just draw a smiley face on my belly and I talk with it.
Yes, big girl. If you go back and look, I have this giant scribbled mess on my chest. And it's because for my last turnaround, when I had drawn all over myself, I also had drawn a penis. And literally some production person crawled behind the thing during filming and was like, Eureka, Eureka, mark that out. Mark that out of your chest. And I was like,
All right, I'm feeling good. How about you?
I'm
doing real good.
BJ.
What's your name?
I'm BJ.
What does that stand for?
It stands for being a jokester.
I got so much trade. Oh girl, y'all nasty out there, by the way. But can I tell y'all how many men, whenever we would hook up, would literally call me BJ? And they'd be like, do the line.
Eureka.
Oh yes! and watch me slay, because I'm living for my true self every day. The girls tried to be shady, and I love Aquaria, but her specifically. And they tried to say that I didn't write my own lyrics, which is bull. I fully did. Y'all just mad because they so okay? Why y'all think I'm not the one? I keep telling y'all. Y'all don't think I'm the one, but I'm telling you I'm the 2, the 3, and the 4.
I love you, and you're gonna do it.
I love you, Mom. So my mom was in a wheelchair at that point. She wasn't getting out of it very often. Her face was really swollen from radiation and stuff. She was very bandaged and had like a trach. And my friend Annalise at the time came and she did her makeup and she brought this beautiful Chanel scarf to like hide everything. And my mom like got up out of bed and just felt fabulous, and she went and she walked the pink carpet, and everyone like took photos of her and made her feel like such a star. And I will never, ever be able to repay this experience and World of Wonder and those people for making her feel so special and so beautiful. I love you, Mom.
Thank you so much.
During mine and Aquaria's lip sync, they were chanting my name, and I just remember looking over and just my mom like looking around and like hearing her name being chanted by this giant audience and seeing me on stage. Like, that's the moment I cried. Like, I didn't cry during the interview, but I just remember looking over and seeing her, and that's when I cried. And it just felt so validating. I had a tough season 10 too, just with social media and things. So it was just that moment where I felt loved by the audience. I felt my mom was loved. And it was just like, yeah, that was the moment for me. You know what I mean? That was the crown for me. Hey kids, now listen, if you've ever thought that you could sashay across the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race, well, we have just the thing for you. Drag Race, the experience. Tickets are available now.
Well, maybe third time's a charm, hell.
Listen, girl, Big Mama is back and looking fatter than ever. Okay, y'all can tell this was during COVID. I had like the COVID 100-pound gain, bitch.
Got them all-stars lips, bitch.
Ah! Season 10, I had no face work done. All-Star 6, I had too much face work done. Bitch, I got cheeks and chin and lips. I think at this point I had so much lip, I had like a slab of meat. Luckily, they've been dissolved a little bit. They're still All-Stars lips, but like, let's get it all started lips. Oh my God, okay, this is wild. All this stuff on my neck and my mouth, I literally sprayed spray paint to my face and let it run down my body. That's real, it burnt like hell and everything. This was such a bad idea.
You're Emma, that world famous actress. I'm your biggest fan.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I'm actually a huge fan of Ginger Minj. Don't tell her, but but I actually love Ginger Minj. I quote her all the time.
The queen they've chosen to get the chop is... Eureka.
Bitch, if y'all saw me look at Ginger, I wanted to punch her in the face. Not her fault, but I still wanted to. Because in my mind, I was like, you fat bitch, you took my spot. I have my mom hanging on my neck right here. This is her life alert. Oh my God, I'm such a gross weirdo. But I do love it. I love her so much. This was so emotional. I literally was like performing this to her. What a song! Since You've Been Gone. This is so poetic.
I love the idea of being a big girl and serving a look. That's very important to me because like you saying, you wouldn't see me in this. That's the reaction that I want from people, to remind them never to count people like me out.
Yeah. I wrote this speech the night before, and I'll never forget, I woke up in the middle of the night. It felt like the words were being delivered to my brain, and I sat down at my pen and paper, and I wrote this speech out. And there's only one section that they left out. There was this section that also was like, I don't fit in the chair. I don't fit on the roller coaster. The size medium doesn't fit me, Mom, but I fit in drag.
And I promised that I would do my absolute best to reign. Because I'm not a loser. I'm a wiener.
Yes, you are a wiener. Oscar Mayer, you fat bitch. I'm so glad I did this. This is such a beautiful way to be re-inspired by myself. You know, it's nice. Ooh, Canada versus the world, honey.
Hey, kids.
I love this look. Yes. I ended up doing Canada vs. the World because I had transitioned and I really wanted the world to see me as a trans woman. But to be honest, I really wasn't ready. I was probably my most authentic, emotional version of myself for Canada vs. the World, but I don't know that I was really fully ready to compete again.
My one thing is that bra.
You don't like my little lady bra?
What are you doing with a little lady bra?
I was feeling
You're an elephant.
Oh, that's true.
When I first started doing drag, I was competing at National Entertainer of the Year, and I'll never forget, I saw Brooklyn Heights competing the year I got Best Non-Finalist, and I thought her and her trans drag mother, Fahrenheit, was the most beautiful women, drag queens, things I'd ever seen in my entire life, and I wanted to be that kind of glamorous drag. So getting to compete in front of Brooklyn was actually full circle for me as well. It was nice to contribute to something that someone that I looked up to like that was creating for themselves in the Drag Race franchise.
You can please your case without throwing somebody under the bus.
I didn't throw anyone
under
the bus.
It kind of sounds like you should just not lip sync because you just wanted us to battle it out and you want to watch.
I was just trying to be funny, to be honest.
I really just did not want to lip sync. I don't understand why that was such a bad thing. We had already done the entrance, we had rehearsed, we performed, we did this performance challenge and girl, I was exhausted. Bitch, I was ready to go to bed. I didn't want to lip sync again.
Me and Eureka have an alliance. Now we're calling Team Ted.
It's my number one.
Wait, make a Ted, make a Ted.
I loved Fierce Alicia's. Everyone was really giving her a hard time because she's so sassy, but she kind of gave me that same vibe as Pheromone. I just fell in love with her. She might be, you know, a little shady, but at least it was always honest. Okay, I had just had my neck lipo done, which I'm still working on getting touched up. There's still a little, you know, moment happening, but it takes time. So that's why I'm wearing this thing on my head.
The winner of Miss Congeniality is... Eureka!
What? This was such a beautiful redefining moment for my self-worth during my journey of, you know, recovery and my journey of transitioning to really be reassured that I was loved and appreciated, especially by my coworkers.
And I'm so glad I made the decision to come here. I've made sisters.
So winning Miss Congeniality was, again, one of those really deeper moments where it's like season 10, my mom having that moment in the finale was the crown that I won that season, and getting Miss Congeniality was the crown I won this season.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I have loved this more than you know. There is nothing I like talking about more than myself. And there's nothing more that I like doing than being in front of a camera. Well, unless you count eating a buffet or sucking. However, I love you. I love me. We're all a big fat family.